Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. It's been a few days, and during that time, you may be able to see from my hotbar, things have changed. But before we get into that, we have a few things. So we got the anniversary quest is here. I do like the anniversary festival. I think this is the encore, not the legitimate one, because I swear we've already had that this year. I don't know, but we'll find out at some point. We've also got our Hobbit gift of the day and of the week, so we'll have a look at that. Fine Mouth Hunter's Armor, that is going to be a nice thing, and 1,240 marks. Those were both good. I'm glad, because it makes up, I think, a little bit for this thing down here, and it's really a terrible time because we're in the middle of a bunch of epic battles. We've got 3 more, I think, left. There was an update. I don't know the exact update number, but basically what happened is a lot of reworking happened to some of the classes. I think like Guardian, Minstrel I think was changed, and Hunter was changed. So if we press J, which puts us into our traits, so our virtues, race and class traits, you may notice our trait tree is now completely wiped. These two are the same, fine as far as I'm aware. There's nothing changed here, but these are all changed, or these are all a little bit. Oh, why haven't I got? Have I got this one? No, I need to earn that because it just gives me +1 to a load of stuff. But yeah, we need to redo this. So blue line, red line, yellow line. I think, yeah, I know at least blue line was reworked to change it slightly, which means we don't have to necessarily go into some red line stuff for the stuff we used to go for, but we're going to have to respec into a few things. And on my other screen, I have thrown up my old hotbar, so I hopefully can kind of understand where I was. If I need to respecialize after this, I'm going to, but I'm just going to quickly just speed through this and see if we can try and get on. So this is the one that changes as well. Press onwards is now in blue line instead of red line, which is nice, and restores a percentage of our morale, which is really nice. So we can have that, and we want to get split shot. We don't care about. We want to find the path upgrade. We want perseverance, I think, increases. Like, I'm gonna have to change a bunch of stuff, but we just need to get back rapid fire, which is going to be all the way down here. So blood arrow, not really something. Yeah, we can increase our damage over time. That's quite nice. So it means that we also will have our damage over time over here, which is a very good increase. We also have strength for the earth back. Merciful shot and Heartseeker will do extra damage, but you know, Heartseeker's over here, and we have to put a bunch of points into there, so we're not going to worry for the moment. We're going to put volley because I just need to get down to here. +1 focus, because there's no way we're getting through an epic battle without these. Recover power with each successful range skill. That will be quite nice. I don't know if that was in there previously, but it is a nice increase. We're also going to do some damage over time increases, for the moment at least, and I guess we can just increase our range damage percentage. Sure, why not? And we'll increase that as well to max, and I think that's anything we're really going to be going for the moment. I guess I could go moving target. We're going to have 3 points left, but we should have a bunch of points now back, and it looks like they've put them back into the original places they were. So we've got barrage back, and we've got rapid fire back, and we've got this scourging blow back. Now, another thing as well is barrage will have a cooldown on the 3rd attack, as far as I'm aware, unless they have now changed that back to how it was previously. But yeah, enough of me blabbering on for the beginning of this. Let us go. We need to really sort out our inventory a little bit, but off we go to actually, you know, do our next epic battle. I think we have one quest beforehand, but okay, no we don't. We're gonna go straight into another epic battle, and maybe this will be more useful now because we're gonna have press onwards, and we can have the extra. Well, like, you know, it restores 22.5% of morale. I think base amount it does. I don't know how much it does base, but it does plus 10% to the heal and power, so I guess 12.5 and 7.5. So we've increased that, which is quite nice. So we need to go talk to, I think gambling will take us to the basic training, which we've already obviously done. So this time we are going to set the tipped barrel near the western wall uptight the time, and time will pass. Interact with the tipped over barrel near glow line to allow time to pass. Action will resume in the hours before dawn with the next onslaught of the enemy. So that's going to be our next epic battle. So let us see if this actually, you know, I've never done all these battles because I have learned recently that I saw the news already, but I didn't really mention it, I don't think. You have to do them in order. Like, I can't go to the Hornburg before I've done, you know, the Glittering Caves, and I can't do the Glittering Caves until I've done the Deepening Comb. I can't do that till the Deeping Wall. So I have to do them all in order, which is why we've got 3 left. So I've obviously only ever done Helm's Dyke and this one before, so I've never actually done these 2 and these 4, except now I've done the Deeping Wall. Either way. So we're going to go to the Deeping Comb, but first we need to go travel in time a little bit. You set the barrel upright and replace the fallen weapons where they belong. And apparently it took us a very, very long time because it's now dawn. Yeah, basically I'm just going to hold on to these as they are for the moment. I'm sure people that are obviously a lot better at playing this game as a hunter and in just generally are going to, within probably already, have some ideas for the best hunter blue line, you know, setup. And I'll eventually change it to that, but we're obviously not at endgame yet. We haven't got all our traits, we haven't got all our virtues, and we obviously also, apparently, I didn't realize this, but haven't got all of our race traits either, because whilst one-handed damage may not be the best, you know, this is quite nice for wisdom, charity, and patience if we ever use any of those. I think we use at least one of those. I think possibly charity. And Power of the Elder, I guess, maybe could be useful sometimes. Either way, it's nice to have them. I should have them. They probably give me other traits with it as well, virtues and stuff. But let's go talk to Theoden inside the Hornburg. Is that going to be up there? So we will... Yeah, this should be our way up there. If not, we'll jump off and do it. But yeah, I think up this way and then around and then back up should be how we want to do this. And then after we've done all these, maybe we can go do some anniversary stuff, but I really do want to make sure I get the epic battles out of the way. I was thinking about doing like all 3 epic battles in one go, but I know that would just take forever. So trying to make myself not go mad here.
The night wears on.
So we are going to complete the Deeping Comb in the epic battles panel. Participate in the defense of deep up in the map. Yeah, we pretty much know that. After you successfully complete the defense, you'll be returned to the location from which you entered. So yeah, good thing as well is while these chapters are taking forever, when we do actually complete them all, I think it's, yeah, 2 more after this, is it? Glittering Caves on the Hornburg. After we get to like chapter 9 or chapter 10 or whatever it will be, because I think there is just a regular quest in the meantime, we'll complete a deed as well, which should hopefully give us some good stuff. I'm hoping at least some LOTRO points, maybe a title, you never know. But for now, we need to go to our epic battle area, the Deeping Comb, 1/2 people, launch. We are very close to actually getting a gold reward and also a bronze reward, so I'm not too sure how these work. Enabling rewards forwarding will result in progress towards the next tier instead of bronze tier rewards. Are you sure you want to change this option? And then here. So can we like forfeit bronze rewards and only go to silver rewards and then move silver onto gold and then gold onto platinum? I like the idea. I want to go. I'm so close to a bronze and gold reward. I think I'll turn that off for the moment, or not turn it on. But either way, let us travel now to go do this thing. Oh, I don't know how quick this one will be, but we're at 50% already. Form up the line. We must buy the retreat time. They will soon come to the breach. Prepare yourself. So we have some stuff here. This is obviously where the where we got blown up last time. Let us see and hope that this worked in the way I want it to. So they march towards the Hornburg. It seems to be, I mean, there's only going to be one. It's kind of a choke point, so maybe we should be alright here. I'm going to right-click on you, keep you ready, even though you barely help. You guys barely are useful. So, hold on to the Deeping Comb while the Rohirrim retreat to the Hornburg and Glittering Caves. Aragorn, Éomer, Gimli, Gimli, and Legolas must survive. So, there's not currently any other requirements. It's just hold here. But the problem is going to be, we're going to have a lot of enemies come through this area. We're then going to have to wait for, like, probably have to run off, and these guys are going to get a little bit overwhelmed. Alright, they're eventually coming. Looks like a lot of trolls, so maybe we're going to have some issues here. We spent so much time, like, you know, building up some boulders, 18 boulders I think it was, to put here, and, you know. And now it's just useless. Do we have any sort of artillery, pretty much? Does not seem to be. And we'll just see how these, like, some of these effects are going. Like, I don't know what... Maybe some of these effects with barrage seem to be. I will try and kill an enemy, or have an enemy with more health so I can see. Or is it a penetrating shot effect? Yeah, there's an effect that we've got with penetrating shot. But I don't know what it is. Yeah, see, this thing now has a higher cooldown on the third attack, so you can't just spam barrage as much, which is a little bit annoying, which kind of makes me wish I had gotten the epic battles just kind of done before the update came, but unfortunately didn't come to pass. You know, there's no point in complaining about it too much now, when all has been said and done already. We can just get used to what we've got now. I want to see, yeah, just minus physical mitigation. Okay, cool. I'm also going to try and get rid of all these, like, new banners off of that. You just have to move the, remove the skill or use the skill, it'll take it off, and instead of having to have random cooldown that's useless, or even possibly useful for a skill like onwards that we might need at some point. I don't want a wasted cooldown just to get rid of a little banner thing saying, hey, you haven't used this skill yet. No point. But luckily these guys are pretty easy to kill. I didn't actually want to kill the berserker, I wanted to kill the troll, because the troll seems like it's probably more of a problem. We're gonna increase damage, because it seems to be all coming from that direction. But these guys, yeah, definitely not doing anything. So I'm expecting something to come over here, just because. I'm also doing a lot of waiting, because I'm spamming 4 to get barrage, and I'm realizing, hey, I can't use that right now. So we need a third skill that we can use in the meantime. I mean, we can use barbed arrow, that's always good. I don't know as well, I think I mentioned this before when I mentioned how this update was going. I wonder if, is it just when it hits barrage 3 that the cooldown is higher? Or if I let that go to, yeah, barrage 2 or something. Or is it just going to stay as barrage 3? That actually might be an interesting way of playing. If it stays at barrage 3... Oh, no, no. Okay, now if I use regular barrage... No, but it's probably taken so long for it to go back to regular barrage that the cooldown was probably about the same, if I'm honest. So, and we've missed out on a massive damage boost from that fact, so... Yeah, today is, I feel like, just going to be a lot of... I only briefly played on Bull with it, so I didn't get to play too much with it. So I'm not hugely knowledgeable about what the best course of action is for the moment. But we're seemingly doing alright. I shouldn't have said that, because it means I won't do alright in a minute. But, oh, there's a bunch of stuff over here, actually, but we're not... Oh, that's my worry as well. Did it update any of these? I mean, we probably want to go build contribution, and then that's about it that we can use. So, a pillage denied. What is this? Defend the supplies and storehouses from waves of enemies. 7 waves. You guys, are you gonna do alright? I'm gonna run over here and see what's up. No, there's some trolls. I see a troll. Come on, find the path. You should be... Oh, we're technically... No, actually, we're out of combat. Why is it being so slow? So yeah, I just need to prevent everything being destroyed. Not necessarily damage-wise. Just as long as it's not destroyed, we're good. I don't know how viable rapid fire would be as well. Unless there is a skill that has a ability to... lower the cooldown on this, on barrage 3. We'll see. There's probably some equipment that does it, because I know there's a bunch of, like, not top level equipment that gives really good stats that you can switch with. But we don't really have any of that, because you've got to do a lot of work to get that stuff. Raids, and I think you have to be quite lucky with certain things as well, so... Maybe we'll be lucky one day, but for now, our luck ran out with the, or our luck happened mainly with the, oh, that was already 2 waves. I think we should be alright here. But yeah, our luck already came in the boxes we have for our Hobbit gifts. Alright, now we got some Dunlending showing up. These guys are actually, like, these soldiers are actually doing quite a nice job. As long as we keep an eye on these. Yeah, you kill while I disarm. That'd be nice. Make sure nobody around. We're good. Gonna get you on my abilities. And they all seem to be coming from this area, so we can kind of not particularly, you know, bottleneck them, but you know, we know where they're going to be coming from. There's not really much else they can come from. Right. If any of these are sappers, I need to keep my eye on them. Nope, they're just scavengers. They should be fine. What is that shaking? Right, there's no soldiers defeated yet at the other area. I do kind of want to check up on them now. Maybe we can go in between and see how they're doing. And we might be able to distract some of these guys as well doing that. Oh, you are definitely someone I need to keep an eye on. There we are. Any of you have any more black powder? Because that's like, I can't necessarily leave these guys to do this because of the black powder bombs they have, because these guys either can't or won't disarm them. Either way, same outcome. So we kind of have to wait. But I think we might be able to get platinum on this because, like, we're doing pretty good. I'm going to rapid fire this dude. I somehow, in my rapid fire, stopped him using his bomb, which is quite nice. And you. And after this, we've only got one more thing. Assuming nothing gets destroyed, we should get to platinum. Or we're at least at gold, which is good, because we need 2 more, I think, 2 more gold objectives to be completed in order to do this. Now, I need to kill you quickly. Oh, actually, there's also probably some new stuff for legendary items that is more viable now, or more deserved of being, like, it's better preferred, I guess is the way to say it, over certain things now that things have changed. Hey, there we are. So we got a platinum thing, so we got 1 point towards that and plus 5 bonus points, so that's good. We should have gotten a bunch of stuff. Now my only worry is my inventory is starting to get a bit covered. How's everybody over here? No soldiers yet destroyed. There's a sapper, no commanders defeated, no banners burnt. That's good. Sappers are the ones we want to destroy for that, or kill for that rather. We got some new stuff, new armor. Obviously we can't really look at our armor right now, or our jewelry, and sort of have a look between the two, because stuff is getting scaled up and also scaled down, I think, slightly. Actually, no, it should all be scaled up. So if that's scaling up on the Bracelet of Conspiracy, and we're still getting 217 here, and 186, and 93 Fate. Fate is the big one as well that I get a little bit iffy about. That's like double the Fate. Not quite, but almost close to double the Fate, and a lot more agility and vitality. And then we've got whatever comes out of this, which will probably just be Stars of Merit, honestly, unless we're lucky and get some good stuff. So there should be enough inventory space there, because all we should need after this is we should need one for the next, because these were 2 rewards from the points. What we should possibly get then is 1 for the next side objective and 1 for the main one, and then maybe 1 or 2 more items. I think 4 spaces should be fine. If we really need to, I'm sure we can find something to get rid of. I do need to get rid of a lot of it, because stuff like this Isengard Prisoner cosmetic set, this stuff for the house, which I probably have forgotten to pay off. think. I think as well, now that we've gotten those rewards, it's probably worth trying to look at this transfer thing where you can transfer into the higher tiers. We can probably, like, you know, I don't know if it's every completion or every, like, 2 points or something like that. It goes into, like, however many points in the next tier, but if it was per completion, that would be quite a lot just to get platinum, but you have to get a lot of platinum points because we're on 0 right now, even though we got platinum there, so I don't think it's a case of just completing an objective in platinum, unless it's complete a main thing in platinum, like an actual epic battle in platinum, which is quite difficult on your own. It is possible. I don't think we're ever going to do it within, you know, soon, because to do it, you need a lot of promotion points to invest into your next, like, into a lot of skills. And currently we have, that was the wrong thing, we've got 20 right now. We actually, that means we gained 8 from doing that, because you have to, we're going to get a lot more promotion points than I've got on my main, because on my main I've only done the 2 epic battles, and it's, you know, I'm only going to have done, I think I've got 51, and I'm only going to have gotten a certain amount because I've only done 2 epic battles, and that means I've done every objective, or every side objective, but I've only done them, you know, it only gives you the points once. So if I go into another epic battle and go through all these, I'm probably going to get a bunch. But I like the surprise to this right now. It's quite nice not having done anything, so I think I'm gonna stay away from the epic battles until I finish them all on here, and then I won't do the I've done retaking Teleglair, but I won't do the other 2 after that until we get there in the story, I think, which shouldn't be too far off. Emma calls out the coming respite will not last long. So yeah, the good thing about that, I think, as well, is we are level 99, nearly 100. 6 more levels, we're at 105, which used to be the level cap before Mordor, and I still think we have a lot more than 6 levels worth of stuff to do, like quest-wise, in the meantime, so we cannot do that. I thought we were engineer rank 1. I'm just gonna increase my build contribution. We are not engineer rank 1. I thought we were. I thought... Okay. They're heading towards the glittering caves. Where is that? I was just wrong, I guess. Who is heading? Is it the Rohirrim going to the glittering cave, or these guys? Because these guys, I don't know where that is. Does it say on the map? Yeah, glittering caves are that way, so... They're rushing through here. That... Yeah, as I said, it's literally a only one set of... well, it's only one entrance, one exit, really, isn't it? Unless they attack from behind, which at that point, why aren't they already in the glittering cave? And if they came through it, why are they coming here? So yeah, we can't use any of these. So we need to, yeah, spend time, get the promotion points, and get ourselves engineer rank 1 at least, and engineer rank 3 would be quite nice, because that gives us a ballista. Right, these guys are now going this way, which means these soldiers are now going to have a little job to do. And hopefully the original soldiers that were battling will also join in. Doesn't look like they are. Is there a way I can get these guys to follow me? Probably not at my level. Remove corruption. Haste. Haste.
Time to move.
Pick up the pace. I probably just wasted that because they're probably not coming over here. No, they're not. I think it's been designed to be such, as they won't do that. But I think we should be good. We held off the first group pretty easily. I do wish, though, that The way the percentages were shown would maybe be better. Like, it might be quite nice if, let's say there's 4 sections to this. I don't actually know how many there are. But let's say I've got to do 4 main battles. Like, the first one gives us 25%. And then we get 50% now that we're here. Like, after this one finishes, not start at 50% straight away. You can't start at 50%. Start at 0%. That's not how that works. So, it's a little weird in my eyes. How they've shown or decided to show it. It is a lot weirder not having barrage as my like go-to have a bunch of damage thing. I think everything else should be back fine though. I think we have the it maybe just doesn't feel like it because we're using our focus skill so much. But it doesn't feel too much like we're getting the 1 or 3 pips every 5 seconds, I think it is. But I think it's just because we're using them so much. In fact, we're actually probably using them less than we would normally because we've got the cooldown on barrage now. So it might actually help our power and also our focus situation go up. Or go away a little bit. Because we won't be able to use barrage, which, you know, every time you use barrage and you put it up, it increases the... you know, it gets the 200 power and then it increases in damage and cost, I think. But also, we're getting... I don't know if we had it before, but we're getting an increase of power from every successful ranged skill, I think it is. From, if we can press it, from this thing, both the Righteous Hunter's range skill returns a small amount of power. I'm not sure, though, if we had that before, if it was slightly different before. But I can't remember it, and I feel like we were constantly running out of power where I've not really seen us dip much below 5,000, even being at 5,500, 5,050 rather, which is even a mess. Right, Commander, priority. It'd be nice to be able to change the priority actually of the soldiers. So you can have like the highest damage one, or the one that's doing, or that like the highest morale one, or the one that's doing the most damage, or the one that... I'm not actually sure what the options are. I should probably check. Oh, so that's the stance. Target priority. Warriors, archers, sappers. See, that would be nice. Defilers are calling forth dark water spirits near the watermill. Oh no. Yeah, berserkers and then commanders. It would be nice to prioritize commanders and then everything else underneath. But obviously that one takes a little bit longer. So, defilers in the water. Do I go this way or do I go this way? I think this way. Because that is kind of... makes more sense. Also, there's a captain over here. Is it just a captain? Or do I get some soldiers with me? So we got some dark water defilers. Defeat the dark defilers. So this is the issue. Do we go for the defilers and then not kill the dark waters, or kill the dark waters and give them more of a chance to summon the like actually summon them? Oh, I guess we get points for defeating them, so... One dark water escaped from the pool. Oh no, we're not going to get platinum now. Damn it. Is that over in this direction, maybe? Like, that's where that happened. How many do we have to kill? 8. Okay, it was 6 that can't leave. Or actually, 6 that we can't let in the mill. So there's a difference there. It's actually kind of nice and quiet over here. I like it. Okay, no, I've turned my audio up a little bit. It's a little bit more war-y now, but... Is he defeating a... I think he is attacking a water spirit thingy. Dark water spirit. Because he's taking damage. I think that was a good use of our damage. I'm hoping though maybe our Escape Dark Waters defeated maybe counteracts the escape from the pool ones. because this is looking like it could get to platinum pretty easily. And that'll be quite nice as a... Yeah, there we are.
Have been driven off.
Perfect. So that puts us up to silver here. The defilers have been driven off. We got the quartermaster's fine armaments, which should be the same thing. Oh, did we not get platinum on that one then? That would maybe be why we didn't get that. So that should put us up to 6, yeah. So 1 point for the main thing, and then a bonus 5 points. So that actually puts us up to 6. So apparently we didn't get platinum on the other one. Or at least it just doesn't seem like it. But nonetheless, we'll get the fine armaments from that, which now makes more sense why that one wasn't. Yeah, it's weird. Whereas maybe that from getting the gold completions. I'm not entirely sure, but it's nice that we've got it nonetheless. You know, we can open those up at the end. And we've gotten, obviously, a bunch of points here, which, you know, if doing these like the first time, or going through and completing them as platinum for the first time, when you actually complete them for the first time, it's quite nice because you'll get that bonus. I don't know if you get the bonus if you... Yeah, for the first time. So you could do it as, let's say, bronze, and then come back and do it as, you know, you do it bronze, get 6 points for the first time doing it, and then, you know, you come back and you do it as platinum, let's say, somehow, you know, you improve that much, and then you'll get the 6 points in platinum, gold, and silver, but not in bronze. You'll only get 1 point. That's quite nice to come through and do. I could have sworn though we did something wrong during that, but I guess we counteracted it with the defeating the one that escaped. We didn't actually do anything wrong in the first one, that I can remember. Unless we had something like destroyed or killed somehow, maybe, I'm not sure. I think we're doing pretty good though. I think it's because of this like choke point pretty much. That it is kind of this nice, because we've got a lot of soldiers, only one place they can come out of. Every other time we've done this, we've had to worry about like 5 different places from where they've come up. And we've got grappling hooks and ladders and all this. Even with the very first one, it was two groups that it was. So, or 2 areas that we had coming up. And then we had to like abandon one of them to worry about sappers who were far too close to the thing. Yeah. But now I think we're getting the hang of it. Also, it might be our changed setup, even though it is very lightly changed. Maybe there's something in there that's changed that I haven't seen, like something I haven't read too far into, and it's, you know, it's so much far different, and that's what's causing, you know, our nicer time of playing. But I think, I don't know, with the Quartermaster's Reward and the fine armaments, if like this will give us, I think if we're gonna get any jewelry out of it, the fine one will give us critted stuff, similar to the fine Madam Hunter's armor and the regular Madam Hunter's armor. We get like the critted version. I think that's the way we do that, but I don't know if there's a higher chance of getting something or anything like that, because I think the last time we did the epic battle in the last episode, we pretty much just, I don't think we got any jewelry. I think we got 1 piece of jewelry after like 3 or 4 different rewards. I definitely say this, whatever this power thing is for getting power back. I don't know if it will show here. Bow of the Righteous, applied a heal to Develop, restoring 35 points of power, restoring 30 points of power. Yeah, I think a combination of that and our probably ever so slightly increased fate due to being leveled up to 100 is helping our power stay pretty high, because 2097 still in combat power regen. It takes us 2 minutes to restore our power to max, and we're only using a very small amount when you apply the heal that we're getting put into that. I just can't wait for this to finish. So many enemies. I also hear that glittering caves, like I've never done it, obviously, again, bringing that fact up, but I always heard people, and it probably doesn't happen anymore, but I always heard people saying like glittering caves was quite a good mark area, like a relatively easy mark farming place. So we'll see if that comes into it. I would like, even if we only do it once, really, I think it would be nice to get a lot of marks. We are eventually going to have to come back to these at some point, I think, because we're going to need the promotion points. If we want to... We don't necessarily have to, because we aren't going to worry about getting platinum in anything too much, but if we ever want to go for the promotion points, which I think we need to for some virtues. I don't know if it's virtues we need, but I think you have to do the promotion point deed for it. Hey, there we are. This is actually, like, really good. Let's finish this. That was actually... I think that is the easiest... easiest epic battle I've ever done. I'm gonna be honest. Right. We retreat back to the glittering caves, I think. Yeah, so there we are. We got I guess a loot from every single, like a silver, a bronze, and a gold. We're very, very close again to a gold and a bronze upgrade. So it's literally, if we get at least even if we get a bronze in our next, in the glittering caves for anything, we're gonna get the bronze one. And then we can get into silver. Probably gonna take a while. Even if we'll have to do like 3 new things at silver to get upgraded on that. But then we can get rewards for gold. And I'm gonna look into what the situation is up with this. I don't think we can go gold to platinum, but we can go bronze to silver, silver to gold, and have that. But yeah. We've got that. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. And now we can actually see like what the change is here. So we get a decrease in agility, decrease in vitality. Yeah, so the officer's dexterous necklace isn't that good. Also, if it was critted, I think it would be, but this is a level 95. I think that's why. So that's a minimum of level 95, to be fair. And these are all minimums of 95 as well, I think, for the moment, until we get to over 100, I think. And then it will start doing it properly. Master's Engineer's Dexterous Bracelet. Yeah. We're going to do that, I think. Oh, wait, no. We are going to do that, I think, for the Copper Bracelet of the Stone Deans, because this one gives us, the Bracelet of Conspiracy gives us a bunch of max morale. So we still get a massive increase in vitality, agility, and fate, but not as big an increase as we would do. So, but we'd lose a bunch of morale. Like if I do this, I think 1595, 1490, 950. Oh, we actually do get an increase, but we lose. If I do this, 15250. Yeah. So it is better for us to do that. Then we also have this, which Ring of the Liberator, I would do for. I actually, yeah, both of the Ring of the Liberator and Anticipator, or Anticipation, they both have that plus max morale, which we're really interested in, and this doesn't even have a fate thing. I think we are going to have to wait for level 100 before these things become viable, but let's have a look what we get from here. We do not have enough room. Let's get rid of something then. Get rid of a Tome of Defense. I guess we could put an Enhanced XP supply on. See if that works. So we got a Veterans Engineers Dexterous Ring. So that gives us some stuff as well. That just gives us Stars of Merit. And that actually gave us a Tome of Vitality 10 and 15 Stars of Merit. So we got 10, 20, 30, 35 Stars of Merit. So how many are we on now? 1,250, but there is account bound, so, or account shared, so that'll be why it's not too showing of what we have here. But then we've got a Tome of Vitality 10, which we're probably not going to use right now, but it gives us a permanent 40 boost to Vitality. We could sell that for quite a lot, because I think we can, yeah, it's not bound to us. We can sell that for a lot, or we can save it until the future where we can, use it. It'll probably be quite nice to have, but we've got to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 ranks to go up there beforehand, and I'm pretty sure, I can't tell where it would be. Would it be K? Passive. We do not have any on this character at this moment. I don't think. It would probably be in here, I think. Let's actually... Weapon proficiency. I think it's misc passive skills it would be under. Or it might be in its own section if it was there itself. But be nice to have. We just got to get rank 1 to 9 first, which is going to take a while. Oh, there's enemies here. That's interesting. Anyway, we need to go talk to Aragorn. We're going to do that in the next episode, though. So that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.